Good morning. I am on the Schulkill River Trail here in the northernmost part of Schulkill County. Route 61 is to my right. Just off the village of Mount Carbon is where the Schulkill River either ends or starts, depending on which way you want to go. So how did I get here this morning? I read an article in the paper today. A railroad bridge was restructured, and it was opened up on Monday, and that was between Auburn and Hamburg. And that got me to thinking about this trail. I had intentions of going to Tank Hollow Vista, which is off of Jim Thorpe. But I was looking at the weather and I thought, well, maybe I'll stick closer to home. And I thought, if I'm going to go out to a vista, I wanted to have some sun. So I thought, well, I'll just hold off on that. And after reading the article, I thought, well, maybe I can get together something on the Schulkill River Trail. And I thought, well, this would be the first place. It's not the most glorious, let me say. There's much more on the Schulkill River Trail, especially when I get down into the Pottstown area, Norristown area, and into Philly. There's going to be a lot more to video. So the trail runs so far, I guess I can say, from Center City, Philadelphia to Pottsville, Pennsylvania. And they have expectations to go even further north than Pottsville. So I'm on a trail, a road along 61, I think I mentioned that. And the river, Schulkill River, is on my right, on the other side of 61. In another video, I had mentioned about the canal system running from Port Carbon down into Philly. And this section, then the Schulkill River, is a section of that canal. Port Carbon, maybe about 3 miles, if that, from here on the river. So the canal flowed down into Schulkill Haven. And I did a video on that, and if anybody wanted to check that out, go right ahead. So the Schulkill River runs along Route 61, flowing into Schulkill Haven. And here is what the trail looks like, at least here, north of Schulkill Haven. It's not well traveled. It would be, it's about a mile down to where it ends, and then you have to come back. It hasn't connected onto Schulkill Haven or Auburn yet, but that's what their plan is. If they can get through the property rights. So right now, people use it. They get on with their bikes, take a bike ride down and back again. Or they jog or walk before work. First time here. How many times did I come up and down 61 and look up on here? I had been up in those hills. There's a radio station tower up there. And that goes along up on top of Tumbling Run Reservoir. Tumbling Run Reservoir, for those who are looking for some history. Look it up, Google it, Tumbling Run Reservoir. Exciting, fascinating. And that would be up into here. The leaves will be turning soon. Maybe that's a good reason too to wait to go down into the Jim Thorpe area to Tank Hollow Vista when the leaves are turning. And I have another vista I want to travel to on the Appalachian Trail too. I want to get out there. Been meaning to do it for quite some time. And I'll do a video too of that once the leaves start turning a little bit. So okay, the Schulkill River Trail. I'm in Landingville on the Schulkill River Trail yet. Still the Bartram section. And as you can see, on a paved road for at least a while. And as I'm walking up through here, I think this only goes through town. Really, I'm going to get down into the tunnel road parking area at some point. But I do want to let anybody know that if they're coming up and looking for the trailhead there in Mount Carbon, Schulkill River Trailhead in Pottsville, you're coming north from Haven, from Schulkill Haven. When you get to Wieners, you take the next right and then immediately take another right, and there's a small parking lot there that you can park in. And I put this on the video because even a lot of people that live in the vicinity of Pottsville, Pennsylvania says, well, where do you park? So I can imagine when somebody is coming up from somewhere else and they're on their GPS and all of a sudden your destination will be on your right, and before you know it, you've gone past that road and you're wondering, where do I park? You'll see it as you're coming up through. Just remember, take a right there at Wiener's Junkyard and immediately take another right to a small parking lot. Walk down this road, I guess about a 15-20 minutes. Well, you can see it. Turn around a little bit. There it is. Easy walking, easy riding the bike. Directly to my right is the river, the Schulkill River. I just saw some kayakers coming up through there. And I'm walking down. And as I do so, I'm going to just let you know that I don't plan on having any orderly or organized or going on the Schulkill River. I could do a video here and then zip on down to Philly and come back up this way and decide to go down to Pottstown or Norristown. At first, this seems like a logical, organized way of doing it. And it could happen. But circumstances always seem to change that. So, you may see me all over the place, and that's okay. It's going to give you an idea of the Schulkill River Trail. So I'm walking along the Schulkill River on the other side of the bridge, and I'm on Canal Street. And strolling along into the quaint little quiet village of Landingville. Canal Street. A lot was happening in the 1830s and 40s in Landingville with the canal. And I approach Landingville. I don't see a soul. I don't know what I heard there earlier. Whether that was a dog or a donkey or what. I became inquisitive. So I saw this stonework. But frankly, I don't know what's going on there. If anybody knows, let me know. Maybe I can try to find out. Maybe if you're like me, it'll give you something to find out about the town of Landingville and whether or not this was part of the canal system or something put in later for some other reason. Right now it leads out to a ball field. If I find out, maybe I'll put it on another video of the Schulkill River Trail. Just to find out what was going on here.